time comes where you're going either choose the Sunday law or the Sabbath. My law of the land, which one know you
Well, I already chosen the Sabbath. I not move from the Sabbath. Me still a worship on the Sabbath. Me not move from the Sabbath. And there's no way me take no vaccine coming and deny Christ. I am gonna die, not deny no Christ.
So taking the vaccine is denying Christ.
I
Taking the
believe so.
vaccine.
Hey Ali,
Good evening.
I strongly believe taking the vaccine is denying Christ.
Well, it can be. It can be, but
taking the vaccine is not denying Christ. You're denying the health in your country because if we populated with 1,000 people and 80% say they're not taking, how could we get rid of the virus?
But the virus can't get rid of minor.
Why?
No.
You remember reading ideas of leprosy? We broke away about leprosy?
No, it's not a matter of saying we broke out. Leprosy is still there, but it come in a different form and different name.
From different names.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because even this COVID doesn't matter about. And there's something we did there from the 18th century, go back. It can come in a new name now, scientific name. COVID.
So, I'm not for no reason. I care where the fraternity me hit because they talk some apparatus some way where they're actually threatening the population. And then one of them come use the next terms is like say well then it go down next one come use the next term. So they have the population they just spin like when they look forward.
it has spin like when you lick foul.
That's why me I choose it for myself. None of them not spin on my head. I am not taking it. I don't need it. I'm not taking it.
Hey, but the time I go come when the law I go require it, you know, it will come at your doorstep.
Then when the law when you come on my doorstep, when they say we take me and take it, then kill me. We're not taking it.
Well, at that time, I not go live nowhere, so therefore, I not go have no doorstep for them come.
Well.
Alright.
Because I not go live nowhere.
Me not have no doorstep.
Alright. I'm going to just put something simple to you.
I go back to the maroon days like Nanny and Kojo them.
Yeah, the Bible says you're going to get persecution through my name here.
Yes.
Why when the COVID did in our palace in Jamaica, when our church I feel locked down.
Yeah.
Why you never go in our church and say me I go to church? Why you obey the law and say
no, because
nobody deny say well then
I couldn't go in the church because I am not the pastor.
Well,
I am not the elder for the church. I don't want the church. Who have the church?
So the leaders to be blamed in that case, because if the church did work, we would have go.
Exactly, the church would have go. Because the church work as the church work, me go.
So leaders to be blamed.
Yeah, leaders to be blamed. As the church open, me go, you know.
Yes, sir. So, we on the road. Good.
This thing is a great controversy.
Yeah. In a new way.
You know, me think me have one book run yard, the great controversy. Me have a run yard, he said he's an Adventist. He is just a Sabbath keeper.
Okay.
He always go like hospital or clinic and you get never ready as a road. That him get it.
A good book, man.
Yeah, me have a run yard. We say give up in house and everything I can and I sell them out and come to Jamaica just for preach.
That's why the Bible did ask us to deny yourself. What people don't understand by deny. You have to give up something to receive something.
If you come to the test again, which part in live, we and road a rent house. And if you come to the test and you can't pay and rent, he hit the street. Because I got ready my preach. You don't have no house to live, he still a preach.
Yeah, it's a preacher. Preacher is always a preacher, whether you live or you don't live nowhere. Whether you live somewhere or you don't live nowhere.
Right.
He's a preacher, he just continue to preach.
So a lot of we are in this academic year pass the Bible to
And me believe in the word. Preach.
Because the Bible declares a disease when it comes to cure apart from the population.
I don't remember the part of scripture, but it's a fierce disease awaiting to bury mortal man home. And I think I know the same passage of scripture saying he said he will shorten the days for the very elect's sake. So
The very elect. What the elect? What the elect?
COVID is one of the fierce diseases, you know. Well, when he said the very elect, you know, we don't know how. So when he shot in the days now, and it's like when the person who fly out as murder, I cannot put that say. When that person who fly out now, God himself know if that one of the elect, you know.
Okay.
If man one of them, you start feeling harsh.
So we don't automatically know who are the elect, but we just can assume, say, so and so.
Exactly.
So many of our parents know the elect because 95% of we preach when we are coming a person say in gone rest in the arms of God.
Well, I would say 99% of them say that. 99% of the pastors
Saying gone rest.
saying God in the arms of God. And so I no go stuff.
But if you know, so you probably carry too much more than I do.
Exactly.
You can't go rest in the arms of God, but go rest in the grave.
They always
Even Jesus go rest in the grave before.
Before you go in the arms of God.
Yeah.
They have this song where people dance with him and you're happy about it. There are millions of saints that gone, they are going to be with the Lord. We have already it in the paper.
Oh, get on board, get on board.
And we have a seat on TV. So tell me something now. How you going to see? Who know?
Well, the song there is just rhyme. You just have put some words together. It don't really have any conscious meaning. No direction where it point you to.
And there are some people when they hear them, they say it's the best religion song they ever hear.
Yes, because it give you a sense of dancing mood, you know. It trigger off the little something there, you know. You know, the little, remember, you know, alright, if a man notices the music, it's a tricky thing, you know. If you don't know music, you have to just make music go sit down because you what no why man don't understand. Who was the instrumental musician in the kingdom? A Satan, you know. He was Lucifer then. And he was the musician, he was the music man, he was the art and the music in the kingdom. So when him a put out music these days, it not take a normal man fi understand whether the music good or bad.
Upon this I next one and then say, I went to the house and the grass grew and covered the door. And someone inside saying,
Who you are looking for, but they don't live here anymore.
But they don't live here anymore.
So then
They are somewhere around the throne of God.
So if every one of them gone somewhere around the throne, why is Christ promised to come back? Who might come
Well,
back?
I just know that as
So I
merchant.
deceive them, I deceive that, you see, deception, a deception that,
And we have to know.
a deception.
that man dead in a grave ain't going. Because as they say, even Christ buried. And Christ raised from the dead is the resurrection. It doesn't mean that when time we dead 3 days after we rise and go away like what people used to say first time when 3 days the spirit rise and gone to heaven. No go so. You understand? When a man dead, the breath where God did kneel down in a Genesis and blow in a man became a living soul. When a man dead, that breath leave them. There's nothing left to go raise up in the third day.
Well, you see, every church have preached their own
Right.
doctrine, and that's why I'm black to different church. Now, when you think it was universal church. When you go down a universal church, and when they teach about death, have said, say, me would have sick now. And when you're sick and you're on your bed, like, you know, they're not traveling state as them call it. Them say them have two angels awaiting your soul. One for, what they call it now, one for God and one for Satan. And if you're righteous,
So one for hell and one for heaven.
right,
Put it that way there.
one for hell, one for heaven. And if you're righteous, when you're dead and the spirit left your body, the righteous one take it. And if you're not righteous, the something the one take it. The unrighteous one take it. And gone.
That's how we used to take it for true, but
So
but
me get
automatically
teaching
Satan
in the
cannot.
church,
Satan don't give life. He no blow breath in a man. So when a man dead, there's no way the breath of life where the day now you could have left go to Satan. You
no,
understand?
not the breath of life, the breath of life.
But that is what make you a living soul.
The spirit.
But that is the spirit. That is the spirit that God blew in a man, the spirit of life.
That's right, man.
So man became a living soul. That spirit, when it leave out of your body, you go back to decay, just like it does when God put together and form man out of it. So that spirit is what make the body becomes flesh, so it can live. So what may I say, when that spirit left you, your body dead. So nothing no left in that body if you come rise eternally. So as Satan now use that body form to move around with, to make people believe, say yes.
It's somebody when dead.
Yes. And as Satan come in your dream, can tell you, say, so and so as the family member, because he is the one who are now in that body form.
Yeah.
Because when Satan come down in a Genesis, according to the book, when Satan come down in the tree of knowledge, good and evil, he never left heaven as a serpent. No, he left heaven as an angel of light, not a serpent. But when he came down in the garden, he got in the form of a serpent to deceive the woman. And that is the reason why after he deceived the woman, he went to the man in the form of the woman. So Satan is a person like that or a spirit like that. Whatsoever him touches, he becomes like that.
Ah.
So if Satan ever play with your emotion as a natural human being, like even me now, if Satan ever play with my emotion and I started to act fame way, then he can use me to do all manner of evil. One night time you would have said to yourself, but me never know say so can I stay, no sir. I never stay so. But Satan is now of the manner using fame one way, but in yourself you believe say something wrong. Or yeah, say now he start sin now, he left the church or in this and in that. But Satan is now of that person fame one way. So that is how Satan stays. So he went to the man in the form of the woman, but he went to the woman in the form of a serpent, and he left every in the form of a angel of light. So he's a tricky man. So when it comes to music now, I see we ever do the music them, you know. Because look, we left our only gospel alone. To jazz, blues, dancehall, reggae, hip hop. What kind of music left for Satan come with?
Then we are your reggae gospel. We are your hip hop gospel.
You understand
we
what I
are
said?
your soul gospel. Everything.
Never use them up.
So what kind of music left now for him come with?
Everything because
So it's a very tricky fire man.
Even sometimes we don't have to be church there. And when some music are played, and I tell you something, sometimes when I see some dance, me wonder. Sometimes they look at me and say, weird.
So sweet dancing like they never remember see a church.
So
You
we got say, I ain't gonna see that.
Aye.
You say,
And
"No,
they
no, this is
remember,
church, you know."
yeah, they remember see a church. You know.
Some breeder broke up and we said, no, man, church this man, it must be my man.
And that is all because of the beat.
Yes,
And
man.
when you put these music now to that the beat, oh gosh, it make you feel like dance off your feet.
Make I tell you something.
Because those things are supposed to go on in the house of the Lord.
You mean music?
All them merry things there.
Yeah.
Whether in the church or go on in.
But again,
Then they pick it out of one land by itself. Because many activities certain church keep up. And they're supposed to keep up in the church.
Yeah, because if you take the church for what the church is truly is, it's not supposed to go on in there, no. But But as me say, the church now, Rocky. The church now is not the church what it should be. So because of that, anything goes or anything just come in. Remember, the church used to be a protected area where the spirit protects the church. When we say the spirit, it means that alright. Because nobody if you say spirit now protect the church now, but there was time when the spirit protect the church where you can see that the deacons and the deaconesses and the elders and all the pastors and these people and the bishop and whatever they want to name, when you see them take them role and a hack on them role the correct way, you see that the spirit is moving safeguarding the church. But the spirit is not doing that anymore. What the spirit is doing now individually is going around and safeguarding the remnant. The few people who believe in a God within that same congregation. So the spirit of God individual now instead of just the whole congregation, because if you notice, that is how it's set. And that's how we reach. Yeah. Because what most of we don't understand, you see, anytime you take in Satan in your circle, you move out of God's circle. So you take in Satan in your circle. Because that's exactly what you do, you move out of God's circle. So
like,
in that circle now you don't have a protection,
It's just like a scripture in the Bible. Yeah, many people consult the Adventist over. When Peter did say, rise Peter, rise, kill and eat. And Peter said, Lord, I don't come and I want to eat. And most people say that actually say there is nothing unclean. There is nothing at all unclean because try to tell Peter, say, if you call nothing and come and I unclean. So there's a clear invitation to say, nothing unclean. But is many people little did they know that in Vijan they wasn't speaking of natural flesh. They were talking of flesh. Like if you go kill one hog or kill one goat and so on, you eat it.
So what was it? What was it talking about? Rice, kill and eat. What would you think?
In those days, the gospel wasn't given to all nations. Israel was the chosen people. But through Israel, people said they love at them of the title. They look on the Gentile, then class them, then deal with them all kind of way. So Christ was communicating in a dream to Cornelius, to as a how you would put it, and as a messenger to Peter, to go preach the gospel to the Gentiles, get them here. And through in Peter, no one go mix with the Gentile, no one can tell me, say no mix with that, now John Christ. So I Gentile then call, eat nothing common or unclean, that means mix with them.
Oh.
So Christ said to him, saying, if you call nothing with hands are made, common or unclean, and Christ had never made nothing beside mankind. And never make nothing beside mankind. All his work for the 6 days when we were on earth. He called everything into existence. If you read the Bible, and when he was made man, he said, come, let us make man. He never called him he spirit them around him when he make the trees, the land, the sea or nothing. He just called them into existence and the man he called it back. Because he said, come, let us make man in our own likeness and our own image. So the man was specially made. You understand?
I understand.
People consult me over that same thing. Say, well then, that part of the scripture tells us how you can't bless and eat. Right? But when you go back to the family, when you people don't look from the topic of the story, when you just read that part of the scripture was showing, and it's reading. If you break away from the faith and fall to subduing spirit, then you can eat. You can eat because guess what now? Me call myself an Adventist. Merchant call himself an Adventist. The world knows the Adventist not dealing in unclean in food like flesh and the unclean. But if you see me and the merchant come and we see and jerk out and we go and buy, you never say, well, how am I Adventist and you can buy?
Yeah.
You know why? Why we go buy? We are showing the massive, so we break away from the faith, we know, and that no longer under the faith anymore. So we're free to do what we want. Because
Definitely.
we've gone, we need to subdue and spiritually, we know we've gone over back to the devil.
Yeah.
Sorry, remember I said I'm a video. When you send credit, you have social media today, no? I think you're transfer some credit, I'm going to sit down.
So, now you've gone back to the devil because after you leave from and the wings of the Lord, you pick up 10 more devil with you and pick up more violence. So if you leave from the faith and fall to subdue and create, that means to say you've gone back to the devil. So therefore I see in passage that show you say, so therefore let no man judge you, whether in food or in drink, because there is no more underneath that faith.
Okay.
So there's a lot of way because the eunuch that was reading the magazine and he was going and him straight him the good guy married. And when Philip did meet him and asked him if he understand him married, he said, oh, if he understand without a teacher. And when Philip took the magazine and explained it to him and showed him about baptism, water was nearby. He said, well then, there is water, why not baptize you? Baptize you now. So lots of we read, but reading and understanding
It's two different things.
two different things. We need somebody to explain it to us.
Because there's a lot of things where I read and I don't
You
understand.
don't understand it.
No.
So it's just that we apply.
Because last week, from last week, I'm going to go on my bed. I keep hearing this voice I read the scripture in my house. And I don't know it. It's Isaiah 41, verse 10 to 11. And I can't tell you who reading that Bible because I am not reading it. Clifton don't read the Bible, and more time Clifton is not there. And I keep hearing that thing reading over and over. Sometimes I just lay down with my hand on my chest. So that's the first time when it happens. I go on my bed, lay down on my side. And then when I realize I lay down with my hand full across my chest, I hear it. Over and over, especially when it comes like 12 o'clock or going 4 o'clock in the morning, I keep on hearing that thing. So after I go to Sabbath school Saturday anyway, I explain it to Pastor Isaiah. And one man get up and said to me, say, he feels that I should take count because I'm hearing voices. And that voice is from like he would have said, a ghost. So I said, hold it.
Rubbish.
Would a ghost or the devil read the Bible?
Rubbish. They can't, well,
I wish
yeah.
I wish one of the prophet. I wish one of the prophet.
Don't you read
I wish one of the
Satan read the Bible to you?
Yeah, Satan quote scripture.
Yes, in quote picture.
But he not quote it straight.
And every single night I go on my bed, this thing happened. And when Matthias come down,